pretty flowers needs more and more water. Week by week, because the spring is coming. And also this one. Yeah, also flowers on the wall consume more and more of it. But it's not bad, it's actually good because they're smelling even more intensive like it was a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, spring is positive. Undoubtedly. And I need the lunch. As I can notice, it's fuzzy outside. It was even sunny in the beginning of the day, yeah. It was even sunny in the beginning of the day, but now it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's still sunny, but not so intensive. But all the trees are frozen, the frost on the twigs. So it's kind of beautiful weather to spend the day outside. And I'll do it after the lunch. Perfect plan. But for now, let's just eat. Let's just eat this fresh, sweet lunch just like as always. It was -12 in the morning, -12, but actually it was at 6 a.m. Now it is -11, yeah, -11 or something like that. And I'm going to start my trip. So I have to change the clothes to the warmer one because it's much freezier than always. And begin. Yeah, begin. Maybe I can buy something like ice cream. I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it. Today I decided to use a photo camera to record the video, and the first thing that I'm concerned about is the microphone. I mean, I'm not sure that it will be qualified enough to record the video outside because it is not the video camera, it is a photo camera. And the second thing is that everything behind me is blurry a little bit. Yeah, and it's kinda hard to hold it compared to the video camera, but still. Whoa, great, definitely. Today is a perfect day to spend it outside. The second thing is battery. Yeah, I'm not sure that it will be enough, but it will be enough battery to record 1 hour because I'm always turning it on and turning the camera off. But still it will be some sort of the trial day to day. Why not? Because let's talk about the advantages. The quality, the video quality. The screen in my handycam is broken, so I can't make the full HD and 60 FPS quality on it, unfortunately. But it is able to record the video with the same quality as it is here. And here I can. The screen. Yeah. The second thing is the screen. It's possible to use it. To aim at my face and to aim and to see what is happening behind me and ahead of me. Kinda convenient, actually. Yeah, sort of convenient, especially on this day, especially on this beautiful day. I also can use the zoom. I want to think about it. Yeah, I can use the zoom. And make the picture brighter and darker, but not while recording the video. Not while recording the video. Yeah. So today I decided to go to not to the southern outskirts, not to the city center. And I'll start with the square. The ability to use the screen is splendid. Yeah, undoubtedly it is splendid. And just like I always do, I will make some stops and just walk between these stops, between the benches, where I will spend the time. Yeah, where I will spend the time. So I usually do the first stop on the square, on the right side of me, but today I'll not, because I want to go deeper and make the first stop there. Make the first stop there somewhere, because the weather is splendid. Yeah, the weather is splendid today. Just look at this, amazing, definitely. Yeah, and the sun is warm. I mean, it was freezing in the morning, but it feels just like it's really spring came. Yeah, it's cold, but sun heating so intensive. Great, great. My first stop will be the park. Yeah, the park, whoa, so splendid. So my first stop will be the park, of course, because, well, these trees are so amazing. And then some of the courtyards ahead, some of them, because there are a lot of them ahead will be. Yeah, the sun is great, definitely it is. Just look at this, great, yeah, great. So maybe it's possible to make it even my last stop, not the first. Whoa, the snow is falling from the twigs. Is it even possible to see it on the video? Yeah, ahead, just look, somewhere here. Great, great. One of these benches, but I actually want to sit on the sun. Maybe I'll stop near the lake. Yeah, near the lake or on the field. There's actually some sort of the yard here, lawn. Yeah, some sort of the lawn here, This snow is splendid. Yeah, splendid. The winter tail, yeah, the winter tail came to the park, came to the city. Great. I like the end of the February because the sun is shining just like it is March, just like it is spring. But it's still snowy, and even colder than it was in January. The January is some sort in December, some sort of the dark cloudy months. But February is sunny, it's usually sunny. Yeah, it's usually sunny. I actually see the benches, my candidates to be my next stop. And I'll choose them. But actually, there was a bench on the other side of the lake. Here it is. But there's here it is. Yeah. My choice. Undoubtedly. And here I came. So maybe half an hour here will be enough for me, or maybe more than half an hour, because it's kind of warm. It's impossible to spend here more time than I always do. Yeah. So let's read something and decide what to do next. not as warm as I expected actually. Yeah, not as warm as I expected actually. So after 40 minutes I have to warm up. I don't have to, I just want to warm up and change the location, and so I'm moving ahead to see what's happening there. But actually the park is splendid. Yeah, it's so beautiful here, so great. It's too noisy on the street. So I will better choose a much quieter, emptier places to go through. Yeah, the sun is still shining. It shines more intensely than it was in the morning or when I was eating lunch. Great. So the next stop will be here, somewhere near this house, somewhere ahead. Yeah, on my favorite bench in this area. I almost came to my destination, and what can I see here? That it's really just like a winter tale, a real winter tale here. Yeah, so beautiful. So, but unfortunately it's really cold. I mean, it was minus 12 in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. But nowadays it's minus 10 or something like that. I mean, the sun is not so intensive and it's not everywhere. For example, here's no sun, and it will be no sun on the bench that I will stop. Whoa, great. So it will be sort of cold. Maybe I can make short stops. Yeah, the short stops. Whoa, it's so wide. I'm not sure will it be seen in the video or something like that, but it looks great. Here I came, finally. Yeah, finally. So now another. Oh, actually the sun is shining here from the left side. So 20 minutes or maybe half an hour here will be my next stop, because it's sort of cold and maybe I have to increase the pace and moving between the locations. Maybe, who knows, but for now let's just relax. So freezy, yeah. And actually the second or the third or the fourth, I mean, the next advantage of this camera is that it could work, it could record videos even when it's cold, because my photo camera cannot, but Handycam can actually. Handycam able to do it. What can I say about its convenience, general convenience of using it? No. Handycam is more convenient actually, because it is heavy, it is hard to hold it and something like that. But the screen, the problem with my Handycam is that The problem with my Handycam is the screen that is broken. I think that the Handycam with the screen will be much more convenient than with this one, but still. The winter serenity. So, I have finally reached the highway, and it means that there's nothing interesting to see in this area till the next subway station. So I'll go straight to it and choose another place to stop. It's actually so pleasant day today, I don't know. Even the air is fresh. I mean, I'm moving near the road, near the dense road, but it's still fresh to breathe here. Great. So, I came to the next subway station and the residential area started again. Great. I'll make one stop or two stops, not so much because it's sort of enough and it's sort of cold actually. The next stop will be on the sun, I hope so. So it's time to choose it, but not right here, somewhere ahead. Yeah, somewhere ahead near the next subway station. It's some sort of the industrial area here, so it's not many interesting places to see here. So I'm just moving straight through it because I need to warm up and there's nothing interesting to see, as I said. I've reached the square, the circle-shaped square, and what can I say? That the new clouds started to appear in the sun, and it's not that on the sky. So they covered the sun, and it's not that sunny like it was. So maybe I'll make another one stop and go back home, because without the sun there's nothing interesting to do here. No, I mean it is interesting, but still it's kinda cold because yeah, it's so freezing. February is not the best month to spend it outside, I mean, except the sun, of course. The sun and the scenery, but it's cold. So cold. I can make the next stop here, why not on this square? Because it is still sunny, a little bit sunny. And so beautiful here, I mean, the scenery. Maybe I can find the bench near the statue. Yeah, there should be the bench near the statue. And spend 20 minutes here. Yeah, 20 minutes here. And so yeah, I came here and the bench is really near the statue, and I'll choose this one. Why? Well, because there is more sun here. On it, and it's also dry, almost dry. Yeah, so 20 minutes here will be great, great stuff. I'm actually only talking about the weather and making the stops. Why not? Enough. Yeah, enough. The temperature is really low, but beautiful. So the last stop, and then moving straight back home. I'll make the last stop somewhere inside these courtyards, these areas, these residential areas and neighborhoods. But it only left to choose what place am I going to stop in, and I'll do it. Right after I said it, the battery was dead. Yeah, and it will turn off right now. So I'm moving back home after another 2 hours outside and charge it and spend the time inside the room. But it's actually said that the battery is dead so fast. Yeah, but there's nothing I can do. It's still an ultimately pleasant day. Yeah. Maybe it's too cold for the camera. Who knows? Maybe. Strange, when I turn on the screen, it shows that the battery is fully charged. I think that the problem is really in the temperature. Yeah, no, now it shows that it's not charged. Okay. What can I say as a conclusion afterwards? The first, it took 23 minutes to make the battery fully uncharged. The reason of it, I'm sure that the weather, so the photo camera is not able to work for a long time on the cold weather. Comparing to the Handycam, it's set. Yeah, it's set because the Handycam able to record 1 hour long video, even 2 hour long video when it's frozen outside. And so it's not able to be turned on and turned off hundreds of times just like the Handycam can. So the second thing is the sound. It's awful because it's possible to hear the vehicles outside you, but not you yourself. So it's actually kind of normal for the photo cameras, even for all photo cameras, but still. And then the image quality. Actually, I expected it to be much better. what I wanted to say. Maybe there is an automatic mode or something like that, but the picture was too bright. Maybe it was the settings, but on the screen, on the camera screen, it's actually here, yeah, on the right of me. It was sort of good, but on the PC it was over bright. So, and the image stabilizer is awful. I mean, ultimately awful. I can shake it, and I see the deformation of the picture behind me. Maybe in the room it's not that noticeable, but outside it is. And the fifth thing, it is heavy. Yeah. It is heavy, and it is kinda hard to hold it, because it is not a video camera. So only disadvantages, yeah. And about the image quality, the problem is that I expected it to be much better, because and the sad thing is that my handycam, one second, my handycam is able to make the same picture quality. I mean, full HD and 60 FPS. But the problem with my video camera is that the screen is broken. So it is not able to change the settings, because the reason why the video quality from this camera is so bad is that it is set to be 720p, 30 FPS, and 30, oh, it's blurry, 30 FPS, and the low quality of video compression, that's a bad thing, but actually it's able to record the video with the same quality, full HD and 60 FPS, just like this camera can do. And also there's a strange effect, just like all the photo cameras had. I mean, I am sharp enough, but the background behind me is blurry. Yeah, it is considered to be cool effect, some sort of a cool effect. But I actually don't like it. And so, comparing to the photo camera, comparing to the video camera, to the handycam, the next thing is that what I wanted to say, I actually forgot about the next disadvantage. And so, as a conclusion, I can say that using this photo camera as a video camera is not worth it. Definitely, it is not worth it. Maybe it's possible to buy the new lens, to buy the external microphone, but still, handycam is, from my point of view, is much more convenient for these things, because it is easy and qualified. This camera is good for making photos. Yeah, it was made for making photos, and it is worth for making photos. Yeah, such convenient. But from my point of view, as for me generally, I will continue on making videos using the video camera, the handycam. From my point of view, it's much more convenient for me personally, because a lot of people use the photo cameras to make the videos, but it's not for me. I tried to do it, but don't like it. It is possible to do if it will be broken. No, I hope that my handycam will not be broken, will never be broken, but still. So it was kind of interesting experience, and what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do some activities, to do some translations, and then eat dinner, and that's all. But for now, let's make a translations. The advantage, it has the only one advantage. The screen. Yes, comparing to the handycam, it has the screen. It's very convenient to It's very convenient because I can see myself. I can see myself on the right. On the video it will be on the left, but for me it is on the right. For me it is on the right. Yeah, the screen is the only one advantage of this camera. And this blur effect is considered to be cool. Oh, okay, it's considered to be cool, but I don't like it. So let's make some translations and that's all. Yeah, and that's all. Walking for 2 days, that's all, because I spent more than half a day outside and the sun is going to set. I also recalled another thing. Yeah, another disadvantage. Just look at this picture. The tree has enough tone. Yeah, I hope that it's seen on the camera. But the snow is too bright. It's too bright. So the video camera is able to equalize. I don't know how is it making, but still. So on the video it's possible to see that both texture of the tree and the texture of the snow, but not the single one. The texture of the bright object and the dark object. Yeah. And also I recalled about the decompression quality. I mean, it's much higher on the video camera. For example, this camera is not able to compress the audio for some reason. It is able to compress the video, not so good, but still enough for YouTube, but not the audio. Well, it's also possible to say that I can buy a new lens, because the stock lens is not that qualified. But still, it is not that bad. It is even bigger than the video camera one. So, enough talks for a day and translations. It's actually 1939. So I'll make the break. I'll make the dinner for me. Yeah, I'll make the dinner for me. And enough activities for this day. So it's dinner time. It is dinner time. And what can I say after this day? I can say that video camera is made for making videos and the photo camera is made for making photos, from my point of view. So for now, let's eat. It was kind of interesting day. I mean, I was outside and half a day made the translations. So yeah, it's sort of good. And it's time to relax now. Yeah, it's time to relax now.